There's a lady preacher that I know that says, if you choose nonsense, you will stay with that nonsense.
That's it for the rest of your life.
To me, I don't see anything wrong in dating someone younger. You could actually date someone younger, and that younger person might be more mature than you.
Yes.
If I look at dating in my 20s and dating now in my 30s, the difference for me is I'm more confident and I know what I want.
Because I know better now. I know myself better. I've learned a lot. I've gained experience. There's nothing missing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I've only gotten more experience. I've gotten better.
So I prefer them mature.
What's the name? Okay, but sorry, are you in a relationship right now?
You can ask God, but not me.
I think I'm dating.
I'm so sorry to your gender. Really.
Hi! If you're just joining us, you have missed a lot, please. If you're just joining this particular one, just go back and watch other videos, really. It's getting hot here. Singles Corner on Conversations with the Omobala. This is the part, I don't know which of the parts is, but really, we are going to still go on and on and on and on. Sonny, as a guy, do you believe in making more money before settling down?
You're asking me to do some people, right?
Yes. To make it. He said,
sense.
I want to get married to a man that is hardworking and has money.
Yes.
This is our agenda. That's what we believe in. Yes. So, what's your take?
Our parents were not looking at our mothers never looked at such things in the
That was
I don't know what's going on with that generation.
Hey.
Looking out for this and that. Just love and then you move it. That's what they do.
So what are you doing?
They're moving.
Moving where?
What will you eat? How do you pay your bills?
See, I love the auditor in that bit.
She's auditing.
She's auditing every sometimes you pay your bills. Yeah.
Well, the question is, do I have to make all the money in the world?
Yes, not just all the money in the world, really, but do you believe in making more money before settling down?
It's an able thing to want to
I like the way you take it back to the road, though.
settle before you bring the woman into your home. I tell my mom once I want to get married, she goes to me, have you built a house?
Whoa.
I said, no. I said, so where will you bring her? Into my house. The house we built to, it's a house, you want to bring her into my house. I'm like, Mom, I don't live in Nigeria. We can live, no, it has to be a house for her to go in, because I don't want to be sharing this room with her. So you can come and visit me, and then you guys go to your home that have you built a house? So these are common questions some typical mothers ask where I come from. But I don't have to make the whole money in the world, to be honest. I mean, it depends on when I find the love of my life. Okay, but if I find her, I may not do the marriage thing and lock the keys.
Yeah.
But I have things that I set for myself that I have to be able to achieve this, that. Because the moment you get into marriage, you get kids on the line.
Yes.
Okay, and then have you planned for these children? Exactly. If I'm tying the knots today, I want to make sure at least for the first 10 years or 8 years of my marriage, my children that are coming I should be able to pay their fees without having to shake. I should have something bringing in money, even if I'm not working. Of course, I'll be working, but let's say I'm not working with any company.
Yeah.
I should have something bringing in money.
Yeah.
Or have some savings or some.
You have to be financially stable.
So I don't have to have all the money in the world, but I should get a level financially that where I can put one foot on the table for a good number of years without shaking.
Yeah.
Because you can say, okay, at some point something might happen. Just in case, but you have to fall back constantly.
Okay.
So that is me. I have to get to some certain stage. I have to have some savings. I have to have some things saved up for the kids, planned for my children before I tie them up. But it doesn't mean I cannot date or be in a relationship whilst I'm trying to stabilize myself.
A man that can't even pay his house rent, would we say that he's ready for marriage or to take care? Or he can't even take care of himself, let alone a lady or his wife or the children. Demola, what's your take on this?
Well, I think I agree with him. You have to get to a certain level of financial stability before you think of bringing in one or an extra person.
Yeah.
And then come to think of it, you have only God knows how many kids. So.
Only God knows how many kids. It's not only God knows how many kids.
You plan on having to.
Exactly.
And then when it happens, you say, I shall do below alone.
So I said I want a guy that has money and can take care of himself. Why were you saying like why?
Yeah, because you made it look like the guy needs to have would I say he needed to have something to he needed to have something to take care of himself, but I don't think that should be like a concern to you, because if a guy who cannot take care of himself comes to you, already you know it's a no.
So that's the point. What is my criteria for wanting a guy? So if I see a guy that doesn't have a job or there's no financial stability, it's already a no.
Yeah, my point was, I don't think it was a point to be like it shouldn't be a criteria.
Oh, it's huge for me. It's huge. Like
for you then, so it's fine.
For me, it's like I won't even go into it. Because it's not worth it in the end. Like I believe in marriage as a union. Both of you come together. Your finances will double, right?
Yes.
But you must have something. Even if we look at the Bible, God says He will bless the works of your hand.
Yes.
So your hand is empty. What does God want to bless? So a guy that doesn't have anything, there's no financial stability, he's just there lying on the couch. For me, it's a no-go area. What's the vision for your life? I have, like, in my head, I'm like, at the end of this year, I want to have saved up X amount. At the end of next year, I want to have this. So I now have a man that just like, it's just 100 dirhams I have in my account.
So then can we say that if a man is not financially stable, he has no business being in a relationship?
Being in a relationship.
Because I feel why I say so, why I said so is because at the end of the day, you're in a relationship, you have to be spending money, right? Yeah, the lady will now feel that you will have some sense of responsibility towards her, because then she wants to see if you'll be able to take care of her in marriage if you eventually get there. And I feel it's best if the man should just stay without a relationship or stay out of a relationship.
Sorry.
I'm just saying to make it easier, because if he's not, just like she said, she wouldn't even date a man who doesn't have a job or who is not financially stable.
Yeah, exactly.
So who then will date the man?
Why I made that comment there was because she was actually talking from the aspect of maybe settling down. You can't come back from work and you see a guy lying down. So if you know this guy doesn't even have a job in the first place, why even say yes to him?
So what if he had a job?
So that was my
and he
lost
So let me clarify that, because I think the mindset I have is when I see somebody, when a guy walks up to me, I'm not thinking of dating you.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, it's like, can I marry you? So as you're telling me I like you, all those sweet nonsense that guys say, I'm just like, okay, can I marry this guy before we even go into the dating phase? So if like my key must-haves are not there, there's no point. So we date, we do then 2 months later I'm like, sorry, I can't even go ahead. So for me, it's a waste of time. I'm very like, I've always been like that right from when I don't say the age I started dating. I watched right from like that has always been my mindset. When a guy walks up to me, I'm like, is this someone I think I can marry? Right? And then if I feel like no, he doesn't have my must-haves, I just walk away for both our sakes, to avoid breakfast or anything. I just
Exactly.
So that's where I was coming from.
Yeah, so I was coming from the point, from the aspect of you were, talking about speaking from a settling down.
Because for me it's same. If I'm going into dating, for me it's dating to marry. I'm not dating for fun.
I want to talk about what she's saying. I don't know if I'm disagreeing at some point.
Okay.
I totally disagree actually.
Okay, let's hear from your point. Yes.
It's an ambiguous thing.
Okay.
Because now you're telling me you will not date a guy, he doesn't have money, he doesn't have a job. Nah.
You've had reasons.
What if that guy has potential?
Sure. Exactly. So that I'm going there.
Yeah. What is?
Number one is when you see someone, a guy talking to you, first of all, there has to be that physical attraction.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have it.
Yeah.
If it's ticked and you feel like, okay, I like this guy, all the contents are there. There, you feel okay with this guy, and then character-wise, this person has a good character. Some people don't have money not because it's their fault. A lot of things, a lot of factors can make them not have money at the time.
True.
So I feel, I'm not a lady, but I feel ladies should look at the prospects of a guy. So like, is this guy a graduate? I'm not saying all graduates must be rich, okay? But is he a graduate? If not, is he skilled at something? Is he
Is he hardworking? Is he responsible?
Some guys are trying. Maybe they don't have the network to take them there. they don't have the connection to take them there. They come from a very poor home, and they've tried. Some guys try. People try really. It's only when God has destined that you're going to be, you're going to make it at this age or at this time.
Yeah.
That's when you begin to.
But they remain determined and focused because they have a goal.
Exactly. So sit with this guy, find out if he has plans for his life.
Yeah.
If he has a goal.
Yeah.
I feel women can also help men.
Yeah.
Find that they've seen potentials in.
Yeah.
So that's where I might, because at the end of the day, you might be looking at that, those things you want. You might be focusing on those
must-haves.
I don't want to call them
Must-haves. Yes, must-haves. In my terms,
yes. They must have. You might be focusing on them and miss out on the man that God has for you.
True.
Because so see, prayer, the place of prayer can never be overemphasized.
That's it.
What is God saying about this man? Sorry for those that don't pray, but for me, I believe in it. What is God saying about this person?
Yeah.
He might marry this guy a pauper today. Tomorrow he might be the one to carry you.
Yeah.
Queen.
Even the Bible says, "Whosoever findeth your wife findeth a good thing." And if you do not find, you cannot obtain that good thing, and that favor can drop.
Mom tells me, the moment you get married, like your wealth and everything is going to double.
Yeah.
That some men, their wealth or their prosperity is tied to the woman they get married to. Not that the woman is going to bring money to them. Maybe God is waiting for that woman to step into your life and He blesses you.
That's it.
I've seen a lot of cases like that. So God is very important in this. Even as I have my criteria. I have to have this, that. But at the end of the day, I seek for God's face. If He says, okay, this girl her brain is not very good today. This is the one for you.
Yeah.
You have to go believing that when the time, as you go get along, things will get better. The end of the thing is the best.
Yeah.
Better than the beginning. Yeah. So it's going to be sweeter today. Sweet today. We get married. We're driving Bentley. We're having. What happens when the love has faded?
Yes.
You've had sex so many times that you don't even want to do it again. You just lie down and sleep. What carries you along into like your old age? That's
really.
I agree with you. Thank you, Sonny. I like what you said, and it's I'm actually thinking about it. But I think I remember saying a lazy guy, a guy that's just sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
So it's not about, and I want to correct this notion just in case my husband is out there. Please. Okay, so it's not about having so much money.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? That's why I said God will bless the works
of your hands.
Yes. Detest lazy people. It's not. I've seen people that the husband was just here and the wife was here. But the guy was working. The guy had something he was doing, and then their collaboration, their marriage. Guy is reaching out. The guy is just sitting at home chilling. But for me, it's like, you must have something you're doing. You have to work. You have to be hardworking. You can't just sit down and say, okay, God will bless me. And that's the thing about Christians in general. Some of us we have a mediocre mindset that God is going to bless me. I'll just pray my way into getting a blessing. No, God is going to bless you when you work hard. So for me, it's still important. You don't need to have like all the money. It would be nice, if you have all the money in the world.
Yeah.
But you just have something you're doing. Work hard and can take it from there.
Really, it's been an interesting session with the singles in the house on conversations with Omobola.
All the singles again. Didn't you hear the
yes
revelation?
Yes,
They are dating and the ones who are dating and not ready and have self-control.
No, okay. Are you in a relationship, Dami? I just speak.
Okay.
So you cannot say.
No, of course I can answer.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes or yes?
Somebody dating you.
Maybe somebody's dating you. No.
Eddie, wait. Eddie, are you in a relationship?
Hey, confidential.
No way.
We're not going to extension.
Excuse me, calm down.
Ask the question.
Confidential, please.
Yes, we have millions of people watching.
We need to know.
Yes, we need to know.
Might be interested in
Exactly.
So we need to know.
If you really do want to know, reach out to me confidential.
Hey,
Yes.
Okay.
I take that as a yes.
We take that as a yes, that she's in a relationship.
Yes.
I think it's complicated.
There's
actually a part of relationship.
I didn't say
She said
confidential.
confidential.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
actually,
confidential.
Dating my brother. Yeah, we like confidential.
That's right. Okay.
That's good. I like that. I like that. Okay, really. This is just gonna be like an advice to all the singles out there. Not I'm gonna ask you a question right now. What do you do in your single years? Now your waiting period. What do you do really? I feel that your single years should be a year you years should be time that you really work on yourself to be the right person. If you're looking for Mr. Right or Miss Right, are you even the right person? So I believe that's my own notion really, that you should be able to work on yourself and you should be able to attract your like. Really. So for as singles, what do you do in your single years? Apart from dating. Apart from dating.
Oh, having fun.
Calm down. You know, fun is relative.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but doing things interesting. Well, for me, what has really been the key thing in this whole process of waiting is getting to know myself.
Yeah.
Love myself. You know, I have my enough sufficiency. I have a lot of self-love.
Okay.
It's getting to, yes, and I feel it helps me, you know, to be able to relate with people outside. When
Yeah.
I get to know myself, know what I want, know who I am,
Yeah.
know, value myself
Self.
actually. And then it helps me to also give room for others.
Yeah.
So that I know when to tell them, oh, this is what I like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
So you know what you're bringing. So that we don't have problem with.
Yeah.
By the time you bring something that I'm not interested in, you know, there's this friction. And again, enjoy life. Don't make it feel like one boring stage.
Yes.
That you have to just sit and wait till somebody comes to you.
Yeah.
No, it's man. And that's why I said fun. That was the first thing I said. You know, do things that are fun. Pursue your career. Pursue anything that is of interest to you. I am an entity of my own. I'm a person. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
I always tell my mom that. You know, my mom will say, "Hey, oh, don't make too much money. Maybe the guy will come after your money." I say, "Which one? My money is never enough."
Exactly.
Another one. You know, I tell her, I say, "See, I'm finding my path, and whoever is coming will meet me, and then we'll move on from there."
Yeah.
I'm not waiting. I can't sit just waiting. I say, "Husband, come."
Come.
No, you know, I'm working. I'm finding my path. I'm discovering life. Building my relationship with God, and you know, just like you said, building yourself.
Yes.
I'm doing that, and
Yeah.
of course, affecting my immediate environment, which are my friends and my family.
Yeah.
I'm living my life. There's nothing about singleness. you
Yeah,
know,
that's it.
That stops me from being anything or going where I want to go to. But that's it for me.
What do you do? And what should we do in our single years?
Well, getting to know myself better. I wasn't this expressive, so but I'm way better actually. So I think over the years I've worked on myself personally, career-wise, yeah. And then I've learned to be a better man.
Better man.
But people have this very wrong impression.
I believe single years is years of you discover yourself.
Yeah, just
Really,
yourself.
who are you really? You'll be able to define. If you can define yourself, you'll be good when relationship comes. Really,
Yeah.
really. Tutu, your last word.
Yeah, I think just to add to what Eddie said, I think there's a general myth about singleness. It's like you're waiting for it to happen, but that's just one aspect of your life. There's like 10 other aspects: career, your work with God, everything, your relationships with people in general. There's much you can do while you're waiting. And I don't want us to use the word waiting because it's like, okay, I'm just here, I'm waiting for my husband to call. No, like do everything. Like everyone has said, discover yourself. For me, I just recently discovered I love to travel, and the number of places I've gone to this year, I will still go to. You know, do things that make you happy. Like enjoy yourself, discover yourself, build quality relationships at work, you know, church, even with friends. pursue your career. There's a thousand things you can do. Grow. You know, so when your husband to be, or your spouse, your wife, anyways, comes, you know, they will meet you ready, because everybody talks about, I want Mr. Right. Are you really the right person?
The right person.
You know,
Yeah.
Allah has said. So
Yeah.
discover yourself. Do whatever makes you happy. Of course, in the confines with your moral standards, confines of God's word. If you're Christian,
Yeah.
so don't do whatever makes you happy and, you know, do something crazy. But, you know, just enjoy your life, love yourself. Like I recently discovered that I love gifts, right? And what I used to do before was I used to wait.
Doesn't
Like
like
my
gifts.
birthday is coming, I have to buy this for myself. But you know what? I'm like, okay, fine. No boyfriend, I'm my boyfriend, so I get myself the nicest gifts. Like any gift I want. When my birthday is coming up, I actually plan to what you need this birthday, and then I get it for myself. So get yourself gifts, enjoy your life, and
That's good.
at the right time, the right person will come along.
Sonny, your last one. In few seconds, really, your last one. I just only had a lot to say to us there. Your last
Because
one,
they actually
really.
said most of the, so like in the summary, it's just the time of self-discovery
Yeah.
for me and self-development.
Yeah.
You know, and thirdly, I mean, inclusive of what everything they've said, because I would have said I would have repeated them, repeated what they said before. It's also a time that I give myself into more service to God, because it's not like if I get married, when I get married, I will not serve. No, I will. But there are some things that are limited that I can't do when I have kids to drag along and wife and too many things.
Yeah.
You know, I may not be able to render some service that I render to God right now. So it's a time that I want to. The Bible says, I'm a Christian, so the Bible says, serve God in the days of your youth.
Yeah.
You know, so this is the time I feel like I need to give my 100% to God. You know, if I have to go on a rant for the church or whatever I have to do to propagate the gospel of, you know, to preach or to evangelize, to help people, to travel around wherever I want to go, to do whatever, impact lives. I may not be able to do such things when I get married, because I have to look after my kids or drag them along, and they might slow me down a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's amongst everything they've said, this is another aspect of me that I am doing. So this I take to read now. I take time to read. You know, and also dating. Whilst in my single life, I'm trying to date.
Test the waters.
I'm not testing the waters. I might be just putting my feet in. Like
Traits of the
not in a bad way, but meeting people, networking, both ladies and also men. Because then when I've discovered that the more I go out with people, and go out to ladies and talk and do something, they tell me, oh Sonny, this thing you said, you shouldn't have said it. But the way you did this, you came late for this date, you shouldn't have come late. Or when we go on date, we're having a dinner, you're supposed to pull the chair back for me to sit down. So when you meet people like that and you date and go out with, you know, make friends with ladies and go out with them, I discover some things that I don't know how to, I never learned, I never knew how to do. And I learned them, so it helps my self-development until I get married, and then I bring the whole package, my wholeness to my wife.
Whoa! I like that. I like that. My final note to all the singles out there is for you to take this, that singleness is not a stigma. Okay. Enjoy that process. Enjoy the years. You can, once you're married, you can't have it back. So enjoy the process. Enjoy the years. Have fun. Don't run away from it. Don't try to escape from it. It's a phase. Definitely you're going to pass through it. So don't worry, it's just a journey. And enjoy the process. And the process of enjoying yourself, do not underestimate the place of God in your life, really, because it's the owner of everything. He owns your future. He knows the husband you're going to get married to. He knows the wife you're going to get married to. He knows the number of children you're going to have. So you know what? So just enjoy the process, okay? And be yourself. Be you. Be unique, okay? And so on that note, we've come to the end of the Singles Corner. It's been an informative, exciting, interesting session. Please, I know you can agree with me wherever you are. Okay, so but if you're not subscribed, really, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get updated whenever new content drops. It's been an amazing time, my guest. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on. Don't worry, if you need any information about any of my guests, please send that information. Just send an email. Conversations with omo@gmail.com, and I will link you up. I will hook you up right away. Don't not to worry. Okay? Till I come your way. your way next on the next episode. Stay hydrated. Drink more water. Okay? And stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching Conversations with Omobola.
Please do not miss watching Conversation with Omobola.
Keep watching Conversations with Omobola.
Yay!